I was brought here from the Intern and Earn program. We were brought to a conference here at Baruch to discuss the future of work and how can we adapt to the changing environment.
I want to welcome all of you here today. We're excited to have America's workforce sitting in this room. You are going to change the way America does business, and we're proud to be a part of that. We're proud to be on this journey with you. The reason why we're having this event today is work is changing. Every year we have this event, we let you tell us what this event should be about. And this event is about how work is changing and how there are young people just like you across the 5 boroughs of New York City that is a part of that change in work and is changing that work.
People who shy away from the new wave will undoubtedly get left behind. In order to thrive and build a career for yourself and make a life doing something exciting that you love, I love what I do. You can build those careers in these new spaces. If there's anywhere where there's an enormous amount of opportunity compounded, it's right here. It's in New York City.
You may not know what you want to be or what you want to do, and that's okay.
Basically getting a taste of all the different kinds of jobs I could do when I get older, all the different kinds of ideas I could foster, and maybe even one day I could found my own business.
One thing I really learned raising money from people who have a lot of wealth, not rich, but money.
Being able to take apart problems and resolve them in mathematical ways that we normally didn't relate to before, and now we see it as a language we can speak.
Read about and learn about the failures in the industry that you want to get into, so you don't make those same mistakes.
But you need to be motivated, you need to know that you want it, and then you just got to look for the opportunity.
We actually about to dive into the work. We setting the context, we making sure we all on the same understanding or the same level of comprehension, and we're gonna rock out.
We're talking about networking and solving the issues of how hard it is for a lot of young people and even older people to network.
Feel me, young people. The wisdom are in the room. You all are the experts that we seek so we can continue to build and learn from each other. Intergenerational.
What are the things that you're going to explore and learn so that you can set the foundation of your life in terms of skills and how you think?
I've never really had the resources or known anything, and I've always been doing it on the fly. So having people who already do this and are higher positions than me come in and give me the knowledge that I need is actually really interesting. I didn't expect it, but here I am, and I really like it.
Any person that you talk to could lead to a new opportunity.
I think what this really comes down to is resiliency and following up and building relationships, and most importantly, not losing yourself in the process.
The people who I see winning and operating with us in a different circle of privilege and resources, the conversation is completely different. They're trying to figure out, how do I actually engage in a job and engage in an opportunity that changes the way that I think so profoundly that in 5 years from now, in 3 years from now, I'm so well positioned to continue to thrive.
We all come from the same place. Where we come from, you gotta be resourceful, right? We have street smarts. I know a lot of cats that are street smarts and just like have no common sense.
While you might be in an environment that's challenging you, you also need to know that you never lose, you either win or you learn, right? And so put yourself in a position to know that if you're not doing well and you're not excelling, that's okay. It's giving you an opportunity to grow.
If I didn't come today, I would have missed out on a lot. Thank you.
If you could bring your talent to your own block, to your own neighborhood, or just your city, it actually does show you a lot. And your story is really, really important to tell, and we need your perspective.
I come from St. James and Fulton. C-Train, Clinton, Washington stop. Golden Crust dipping, Fantasy Island sipping, where high school dropouts threw truancy parties. Where corner stores ain't nothing but hood castles. home to Arabian Nights, boxing rings for middle school fights in street pharmacies. See, I come from New York City subway tunnels.
We're all a part of an economy that we really have to make sure that we are contributing, but that we're also aware and educated of where our tax dollars and everything else is going.
Be ready for change. Make sure you have skills that are transferable. So the fact that I could write well and speak well were skills that I were able to use in different jobs. Because the world you live in is way more complicated than the world I grew up in.
If you put forth a little effort and a little leadership, a lot of people, you can do a lot of good.
We gotta build equity. I'm not trying to look hood rich, I'm trying to make the hood rich.
The reasons why you're here and why you're a special group of people is that you had to overcome so much. That is your skill, that is your advantage. And the fact that you can be able to problem solve on that level, that's what's gonna get you to persevere through a lot of things. And that's at the core, I feel like, what it takes to be an entrepreneur.